Well, hello, I am Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today we are looking at Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, love reading for mid-June. Mid-June? See, I comboed June and July there. Mid-June to mid-July. Good morning. So I am using the Runik Tarot today, and we'll take a look at current situation, present, past influence, negative and positive influence, what we don't see, challenge, what to watch for, future influence, outcome, and advice. Okay, what do my Aquarius need to know about their love, romance? Thank you. Okay, let's do this, Aquarius. Did I say I'm using Runik Tarot? And I do personal readings. My link to my website's below. I get lost. Okay. So here we go. Current situation. Four of Pentacles. Past influence. Knight of Pentacles. Present influence. Emperor. Negative. Eight of Cups, positive. Seven of Swords. What you don't see. Sun. Challenge. Ace of Swords. What to watch for. The Fool. Nice. Future influence. Page of Cups. Outcome. I'm not going to tell you. And advice. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Just kind of give me a second to there's a lot of different little energies. There's Cups, Pentacles. There's no Wands. There is Swords though. Wait a minute, that's a wand. There is a wand. This is Seven of Wands. Pentacles, Cups, Swords, Wands, everything. Okay, we have Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like maybe... Okay, I feel like this might be about someone that you've met recently in a get-together or something, or you kind of like... I do. I feel like this has something to do with somebody that you met in a group setting, not necessarily a party, but it could have been a get together, it could have been a work thing, it could have been anything, but you kind of, I don't know if you necessarily met, but maybe that's what caused you to hit it off with them. So the current situation is the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that you're taking hold of. So the Four of Pentacles in the regular Rider White deck talks about, holding on to things and having, no space for anything else because he's got them below his feet and his hands over his head. Or you can look at it to the fact too that, he's got everything he needs. But this is about collecting almost. So in this deck, the ship's on fire, but she has collected everything from that ship that she needs. So she's got her weapons. She's has all of the knowledge from the people before her that she learned from. So basically, it talks about that in this deck. And to me, that says that you have learned something that you're taking with you. Like there is something that is important to you right now, but it has to do with something that you've taken with you. Not necessarily that something came to an end. I'm not saying that. I feel like there has been... So that's what I mean by a collection. I feel like there is a collection of things that you're holding on to. Whether it's hard energy, whether it's bad vibes from somebody else that you've kind of are holding on to, but there is something. We'll get into it a little bit more. It might make sense here in a minute. So we've got, and it may make complete sense to you. Page of Pentacles in the past influence. So this tells me there was someone coming towards you. It's just really slow. And I think that could be part of the thing that you're holding on to, is the fact that you're holding on to the hopes that they come in. That could be it. Because, in this, he's kind of walking away, but keep in mind the Page of Pentacles is just really slow and you have to have a lot of patience with it. So I feel like in the past there was someone coming towards you. It's really slow, but you're holding on to that idea. That makes better sense. And then the Emperor tells me in the present, I feel like this might be you, having more control over what you have collected and what you have a hold of and what you're holding on to. I feel like, or you're trying to take control right now in the present moment. So now or really soon, you're looking at, okay, I got to take control of this. I'm going to take control of this situation. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. Your negative influence is 8 of Cups. There's this feeling, I don't think someone's walking away. I feel like you need to walk away. And I'll talk to you a little bit about that. And it's coming up as a negative only because I think it's hard. This idea of walking away from this Page of Pentacles that's taking way too long. Or a situation that you're in now, but there is a definite feeling that you need to walk away and you're not liking it too much. You're not all about it, and that's why it's negative. It's not negative because it's necessarily the wrong thing to do. It's just that you don't want to do it, or it's hard. It could be just that it's hard, and that's just hard. The positive influence is the 7 of Wands, and that tells me that you are defending yourself. So no matter what, you're looking out for you right now. So this is the positive influence that you are. So even if this 8 of Cups is hard, you are going to recognize when you need to do it because the 7 of Wands says that in your positive influence. So that's good. It kind of outweighs that heaviness of that 8. And what you don't see is the Sun. And let's keep this in mind. This is happiness. This is joy. But it's clouded right now for you. I feel like there's some big clouds. And I look at these 2 cards in specifically, and there's the clouds. And the challenge is the clear sky. So here is the Emperor. The Emperor's right here. And the 7 of Wands. So the Emperor is your present influence, and the 7 of Wands is the positive influence. And they both have clouds and lightning going on. But this is going to be the challenge, is the Ace of Swords. Getting that clarity, getting rid of those clouds is part of what you need to do. I'm not sure why I feel that way, but I do. But I feel like there is definitely something clouding. Like, it's like walking through a mist and it's like really heavy though. Like you have to like move it away to see. If that makes any kind of sense, because that's the feeling I'm getting. Like I'm walking through this going, I got to move this all. And I think it's all kind of about making sure that you make the right decision. That's, that, I mean, I don't know. I've never really had that cloudy feeling, but that's the way I feel. So obviously someone has. But your challenge is the Ace of Swords, which will be about finding that clarity, finding that clear sky, opening up the fog. And that is going to be a challenge because that means that you really do have to, I think, almost take a step back. The good thing is, though, you are sticking up for yourself. So what to watch for is the Fool. So you have the Fool and what to watch for, and the Sun and what you don't see. So there is sunshine. There is a clear day, and the Fool, look at how clear that is. This is what to watch for. So when I'm looking at all of these clouds and I have the challenge of clearing up those skies, and then we have the Fool is what to watch for, there is clear skies. And when you see those, that's when you'll know when to move. And that's what I feel like the cards are saying, because this is hard to walk away, but this will tell you when. So look for that, like that clearing. So if you're feeling like really fogged, like you can't see and can't make that decision, there's going to be a moment where you can. And look for that moment and grab onto that moment, because it's going to clear, and then you just need to grab a hold of that, because that's going to help you move forward into something new and better and wonderful and sunshine. So I feel like all of this will happen and will come together. So we'll get to, okay, so the outcome is the strength. So this, keep in mind, this is not the outcome for this relationship, for a relationship. This is in the near future, which is around the middle of July. You will be in a position where you are feeling very strong, which is good, because that's the whole clearing piece. And once you clear those skies and once you clear your vision, you'll be able to go after what you need to go after. And again, when we have our advice, we have the Nine of Swords, and it's super cloudy and it's super hard. And the advice is to not let yourself get here. So watch for that, that clearing, that watch for that aha moment, because that's the challenge. And then this tells me what to watch for. It's saying almost the exact same thing. Watch for that clear moment. Watch for that clarity, so that you can take that leap, and so you can move forward. And this advice is saying, be careful not to get stuck in, don't get stuck in your head too much. Don't get stuck in your head. Oh, I didn't do the future influence. Sorry, I passed that right back. And that's like the best card. So I'll get back to it in a sec. Okay, because I want to put it all together. But keep in mind, that's the advice. Don't let yourself get too much into your head. Don't overthink, because that's what we do, and that's what it can definitely cause anxiety and stress, is when we overthink something. Your future influence is the Page of Cups. So there is good news coming in, which to me, the Page of Cups could be definitely a romantic or love offer that's going to come in. And I feel like, because the outcome is the strength, that you'll be able to decide whether this is a good offer or not. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes, we can be offered love and it's not necessarily what we want, or it's not necessarily a good offer. But like, if we're not in a position of feeling strong about ourselves, we take that offer on, even though maybe it's not the best thing. So the outcome being the strength is actually really going to set you in a good place for this offer that comes in. If that makes any sense. I know that it's like, it seems a little odd, but it's true. Like, I mean, we've all done it. We've all been in relationships that we shouldn't have been in, and they're usually because we're in a moment in our life where we're not strong as we should be. So I think this is a really good sign that the outcome is the strength. And you'll know, it's not saying that this will work. It's not saying this won't work. That's not what the reading is saying at all. It is saying, though, that there is something new out there for you, with that Fool and the challenge being the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there is definitely something new out there. Just like, you got to grab hold of that and grab hold of that and look for that clearing. Because I feel like, let me know if you're watching this and you've had this foggy feeling, like you've been like working through fog and it's been feeling kind of heavy, and kind of like, like when the fog's really dense and you can't see and you almost want to push it away. I've never felt that way, but I've been driving in fog where it's bad. So let me know if anyone feels that way. I'd really appreciate that. If you have, because sometimes that's good to know. So anyway, there you have it, Aquarius. It looks good for July. Absolutely. The offer will come in. You will be in a position to know whether to take that person up on that offer. So take care and have a beautiful day.